The secret of effective prayer. If you are an observing person, you must have noticed that most people resort to prayer only after everything else has failed, or else they pray by a ritual of meaningless words. And because it is a fact that most people who pray do so only after everything else has failed, they go to prayer with their minds filled with fear and doubt, which are the emotions the subconscious mind acts upon and passes on to infinite intelligence. Likewise, that is the emotion which infinite intelligence receives and acts upon. If you pray for a thing but have fear as you pray, that you may not receive it. If you pray for a thing but have fear as you pray, that you may not receive it, or that your prayer will not be acted upon by infinite intelligence, your prayer will have been in vain. Prayer does sometimes result in the realization of that for which one prays. If you have ever had the experience of receiving that for which you prayed, go back in your memory and recall your actual state of mind while you were praying, and you will know for sure that the theory here described is more than a theory. The method by which you may communicate with infinite intelligence is very similar to that through which the vibration of sound is communicated by radio. If you understand the working principle of radio, you of course know that sound cannot be communicated until it has been changed into a rate of vibration which the human ear cannot detect. The radio sending station picks up the sound of the human voice and modifies it by stepping up the vibration millions of times. Only in this way can the energy of sound be communicated through space. After this transformation has been taking place, the energy, which originally was in the form of vibrations of sound, is carried to radio receivers, and these receiving sets reconvert that energy to its original rate of vibration, so it is recognized as sound. The subconscious mind is the intermediary, which translates one's prayers into the terms which infinite intelligence can recognize. The subconscious mind is the intermediary, which translates one's prayers into terms which infinite intelligence can recognize, presents the message, and brings back the answer in the form of a definite plan or idea for procuring the object of the prayer. Understand this principle and you will know why mere words read from a prayer book cannot and will never serve as an agency of communication between the mind of man and infinite intelligence. So it brings back the answer for what you prayed for in the form of a definite plan or idea for procuring the object of the prayer. So you go back to the previous video. That's why in your prayer it's better to pray, with the emotion of desire and faith and love and sex and enthusiasm and romance and hope. So that way you could formulate that plan and hear that plan in your mind. Because if your prayer is full of fear and jealousy and hatred and revenge and greed and superstition and anger, you'll never, ever be able to form that plan. Anybody can wish for riches, and most people do, but only a few know that a definite plan plus a burning desire for wealth are the only dependable means of accumulating wealth. That was the end of chapter 12, the subconscious mind.